Welcome back to the SurfaceGuard education series on reopening universities. I'm Aubrey Vaughan and this is Chuck Brodsky. We're co-founders of SurfaceGuard. Today we're on this amazing, immaculate university here in Washington, D.C. And we're specifically going to focus today on the reopening of dorm rooms and university fields and sporting facilities. One of the things, Chuck, I want to ask you today is, what are some of the protocols that we take with our customers when helping parents, teachers, and athletes feel more comfortable getting back on the field or back into the dorm room?
Yeah, it's a good question, Aubrey. So what we've learned over time is that it's not one specific approach that helps to promote the greatest safety for faculty members or students or staff. It's actually a layered series of approaches. So here at SurfaceGuard, what we've done is we have a three-layered service protocol in order to try to keep people as safe as they can. The first layer of the service protocol is really the treatment services themselves. So those are the people inside the facilities that are using list N disinfectants to kill COVID or our long-lasting antimicrobials that provide up to 90 days of surface protection. The second part of that protocol is to be able to capture that data about what services that we're providing. So we'll provide a health and safety dashboard to the university, and they'll be able to turn that data over to families, to faculty members and students, so they can see actually what's been done. But third, and almost just as critically, the third part of the service protocol is how we do a community engagement and a community marketing outreach so that we can push that safety message and help the institution brand around safety.
You know what's really striking to me is, when having been doing this for a while, universities are doing the best they can on this particularly rough scenario, doubling, tripling up 4 or 5 times on cleaning. In the dorm room especially, it becomes a little challenging. You can't go into the dorm rooms every hour on the hour. So these antimicrobial treatments become sort of a really lifeline for them to help provide an extra layer of safety and security for their students while they can't go into the particular building every hour on the hour. Are we seeing a trend to use more antimicrobials in the cleaning process and sort of help them relieve the need to do these 3 and 4 ups on these cleaning protocols?
Yeah, that's a good point, Aubrey, and indeed we are. I think much like the whole world when COVID's pandemic hit, the first reaction was to grab your box of Clorox wipes or your handy-dandy disinfectant and spray your surfaces and try to keep them clean, because that's really all we knew how to do. But increasingly what the evidence is discovering is that those disinfectants really only work while the surface is wet. So if you take your Clorox wipe and you wipe down your countertop, while you can see the liquid, you can be assured that your surface is clean. But as you know, just a couple of minutes later, when that disinfectant dries off and you see no more liquid on top of your surface, it's now exposed to being infected. And so what the science is discovering is that there is a chemical compound referred to as silane quaternary ammonium compounds, SiQuats for short. Those are antimicrobials that have very long-lasting capabilities to keep a surface protected against bacteria and mold, mildew, and fungi and algae, and as an extra layer on top of the surface, so that when they are cleaned with a disinfectant, these antimicrobials do not rub off. They form a very strong bond with the surface, but they remain after the disinfectant has cured off.
Wow. We want to thank you for joining us in this series. If you want to learn more on how SurfaceGuard can help your particular university get students back into the dorm room and back on the sports field, visit us at www.surfaceguardusa.com. Thank you for joining, and we look forward to seeing you soon. All my best.